President Obama is finding new ways to keep in touch and avoid what he calls the White House bubble. The president tries to get out in the real world a lot. Case in point, an unscheduled trip last month to a local ice cream parlor with his daughters Sasha and Malia. A well-publicized and criticized trip with First Lady Michelle Obama to New York City for dinner and a Broadway show back in May. 3 months ago, I first explored the issue of staying connected, looking at how the president reads letters from everyday Americans. The president talked about it on 60 Minutes.
The bubble that the White House represents is tough. And one of the things that I'm constantly struggling with is how to break out of it. I've taken to the practice of reading 10 letters selected from the 40,000 that we get every night, just to hear from voices outside of my staff.
In his latest attempt to get a different perspective, President Obama has started bringing outside experts into the White House for in-depth discussions. In a previously undisclosed such salon, described exclusively for me by people familiar with the dinner, Obama hosted 9 eminent historians and scholars, including Doris Kearns Goodwin and Michael Beschloss, to talk about how his challenges stack up against those of his predecessors and the best way to handle them. In his June 30th session with historians, Obama seemed particularly interested in his visitors' analysis of whether he's taking on too many big problems all at once, such as the economy, the financial markets, healthcare, climate change, and energy. One of the historians told him he was wise to be so bold because Americans are eager for big change, and Obama seemed to like what he heard. Other presidents have valued the advice of academics too. There was Woodrow Wilson, a former academic himself, as the ex-president of Princeton University. Franklin Roosevelt surrounded himself with academics, and John F. Kennedy liked the company and ideas of intellectuals such as Arthur Schlesinger, who kept him in contact with the world of ideas. In Obama's case, the main purpose of his dinner with the historians was for him to listen and learn. And with all of the complex problems building up for the country, that's probably a good thing. For U.S. News and World Report, I'm Ken Walsh.